Hello, I'm Jomika, and welcome back to the BrokeRock server. I've been pretty busy in between episodes. I did some caving and lighting up in this area to try and get the slime chunks working, and it does work. Oh, there we go. Right on time. So we have two slimes here, one over there. This is actually working much better than previously. And anything over here? Nothing over here. But that's plenty. We can go ahead and kill all these guys without dying, hopefully. And that is everyone. That can hurt me, at least. And then, what I want to do is get some... Oh, you're trying to come over here. Some boots again. I had these boots from the end, last episode. Was it last episode? I think so. But they're almost gone. I ended up losing the helmet because that was gone. And the reason they took such a beating was because I was helping Judd work on... What is that farm? The Prismarine farm. Not Prismarine. The Guardian farm. That's what it's called. So we got that working. And I would like to, this episode, kind of work on making it look nice a little bit. Because right now, I went in and well, after we got it working, I went in and just added like a temporary cobblestone bridge to get to the right area and make it safe. Because before, when you would go in, you would end up with the Guardians, and you'd have to be very careful and hope that you don't get pushed off into the lava blade that hurt the Guardians. I will show you guys what all of that looks like and how it works and everything when we get over there. But I'm going to try to enchant this helmet and those boots that I had. We'll see how it does since we're so close to it. And if we can get out of here, we could head over back to our old zombie spawner, which I have not used since we found the skeleton spawner. And I probably won't use the skeleton spawner too much unless I'm actually going to do AFKing. I'll go over to the Guardian farm because that gets tons of experience pretty fast. So yeah, that'll mend up our things much, much faster. So we'll throw this in. Respiration 3. I don't want that. And thorns. Well, we'll go with Respiration 3, because that's better than Thorns. I guess that's okay. Blast Protection's alright. Thorns, Unbreaking. Go with Unbreaking, I guess. So just regular Unbreaking too. So, nothing great. Oh, actually, the helmet was in there. So yeah, that's fine. We'll put that one in there, and we will wear the mending boots and the new helmet we got. So now we're geared up again, and I am going to grab a few things. That way I don't have to come back and forth so much. I feel like working on that farm, I've been back and forth a million times. Used all my rockets just to speed things up. But I'm going to grab some material to make that little bridge, and I will meet you guys over at the farm. Alright, we're coming up on the killing chamber now. These doors here were to get you out of the killing chamber, because before the portal would send you back in with all the Guardians, and we don't want that. This used to be the portal to go into the overworld where the Guardian farm is, and the whole idea behind it is you go to the overworld, you AFK for a few minutes, and there's a bunch of portals. All the Guardians go through the portals into the nether, and then when you load the nether, they all fall down into here, and yeah, they drop all their stuff here. So I'm going to grab a bunch of these. This was basically empty earlier today, and just from working on the farm, we've gotten a whole bunch of this stuff. And And yeah, I don't know if I'm going to need some crystals, but we'll go ahead and grab it because I want slabs. That should be good. We can drop that and take that. So we'll empty all that out. We're going to have to empty out the fish too. But that is fine. So we have this portal here that I just put in. I'm going to name it just so people know that this is the safe portal. Safe portal for Guardian Farm. Go ahead and use that. And then when we go through, we'll be just outside of the Guardian Farm. And here is my temporary cobblestone bridge. That was the old portal that I blocked off in the Nether. But as you can see, they spawn and then they're shot into the portals. And then they go to the Nether. So we could use a little bit more lighting up because those guys are all spawning. And this is the bridge that I want to decorate. I'm going to be using basically all Guardian drops things except for some black glass panes. So I'm going to go ahead and get started on that. I know that these here I want to do like that. And same down here. And then yeah, we're going to have this dark prismarine along here, along with sea lanterns. So it'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then another sea lantern. This will all be dark prismarine. And then these will all be the prismarine slabs. Is it smooth prismarine? I don't know which prismarine it is, but it's just going to be slabs going all the way down. And then on top of that, we will have glass panes going across. So I'm going to go ahead and build that out. It shouldn't take too long. And I can show you guys what I got when it's all done. So here is the new bridge. Nothing crazy. I should stop using things that takes ink sacks because it's getting expensive. I feel like everything I use has ink sacks. It's 1 ink sack per brick here. And yeah, I should have thought about that before I kind of designed it out and wanted to use those, because once I decided, I was kind of set and I didn't want to change it. So there's a few other people online. This has slowed down quite a bit, but when you are the only one online, it works like crazy. What is that? Oh, that's just netherrack. So now I'm going to head back to the base. I kind of want to design something there, but I'll give it some thought, and then maybe another time we can come back and do that. I'll leave it to someone else if they want to do it. I don't need to do it, but if nobody does it and I keep coming back and visiting and it's still not done, then I'll probably do something. And let's see if we can get out of here. I put those there just because it's really hard to see getting out of portals and kind of annoying. Let's go this way. The north line is actually much closer to get back. I built this little bridge too, just to make my trip easier back to my base, because I have to go through the hub, and then after I get in the hub I turn left and head all the way to the end of the line to my base. And yeah, let's go ahead and get back to the base and think of something we can do for this episode. So in between clips, I decided I would do a few things and just show you what I got. I did a little bit of farming of ink sacks and squid, and while I was doing that, this was running, and we got 8 more ink sacks from that. I got, I don't know, half a stack maybe out in the ocean. So that's not working as well as I thought it might. We'll go ahead and throw that in so we have it. I did down here, did a bunch of digging out. I just figured I wouldn't show it just because it is boring. But I got this chunk dug out. I will need to go like 2 more this way, or 3 more I guess, so the slimes can jump off. and then land at the bottom here, and then we can start to collect them once we get all the platforms in going up. I will need to dig this one out, and then these two. I originally had planned on setting up like a little AFK spot in the middle here, but I realized that that's not really going to work because anything within, 24 blocks won't spawn. So if I'm here, this whole bottom area probably won't spawn anything, and then the first few layers won't do that either. So maybe this could just be like the collection area in the middle. Not really sure yet, but I'll have to continue to dig out all the other chunks. And then I also did some more building of the base, getting that up. I put a trapdoor here so things stop appearing like in here. I think I don't really know exactly what's happening, but there's always mobs that are just floating here. But yeah, if we go upstairs, I did a lot more building. So we got this whole area. This wall was done. It doesn't seem like much, but then I kind of continued around the border here and filled in this little area, and it's just taking a very long time. And we also got these pathways started. We got all the black, well, not all of it. We got a bunch of the black in. And right now I am smelting up a bunch of glass, and that'll eventually get done. Right now it's still dried kelp. That's going to take a while. But then all of this sand is going to be turned into glass, and we can turn that into green. We'll probably also need some more cactus. And I'll just throw those in so they get smelted up eventually. I'll probably do a little bit of AFKing here just so that gets done. And then while I was working on digging out the slime chunks, MrPapaya came by, and he dropped off some slime blocks and then an ender chest. And I just wanted to save that just so I could give him the shout out for giving me some of the items I need, although I just started to get a few slime here and there. Not too much, but yeah, it's nice to have some extra, and we can do some building with that for any kind of redstone contraptions I may think of. So yeah, I'm not sure how much time is left on this video, so I'm gonna take a look, see how much more time I need, and then we can either finish off this episode or continue to build something else. So we have some more time left. I took a look, and yeah, we've been smelting up the glass here. We got some more sand, and then I just filled it in with more kelp because I went through and I crafted up a whole bunch of green stained glass. And if we go upstairs here, you can take a look, and all the way around the whole base is filled in with the green stained glass. I also put in sea lanterns and some of these really smooth stone throughout the base. I ended up running out of black concrete, and I was out of the light gray, but I did some more crafting, and we got a whole bunch more gray concrete powder. The hard part now is converting that into regular concrete so we can place it off the ground. But if you look up here, I have a whole platform of cobblestone, which if I figure out how to go upstairs, it is all set up for us to start placing in just the concrete powder. I've already started over here, and then we can come in and just pour water on this, and then it'll all turn into the concrete we need, and we don't have to dig it up at all. We will have to dig up the cobblestone, but that's not a big deal. I think it'll end up saving us, at least save me from going crazy having to place it all down and then break it all up and then place it down again. This way we can just kind of break that as we go, and we don't have to worry about it. What was I was going to sleep. So I am going to go ahead and start placing all that concrete down. I'm hoping it'll be enough to fill up the top. And then if it is, oh my gosh, If it is, we should be able to start to work on the borders, and then we can have this first floor completely done, and we can start to focus on building up. And yeah, each additional floor will be a little bit less material, so I think having the first floor done will make things seem like they're going much faster, because we won't have to collect as much, and yeah, we can just kind of move forward and slowly get this base all completed. So I'm gonna grab all this concrete, and yeah, that's not gonna be enough. I think I filled up my inventory a few times with cobblestone to place all that, but we'll see. I'm gonna go ahead and place all this if I can start to do it efficiently, and yeah, I'll bring you guys back once I have all of this placed, or if we get lucky and it's all filled in. Okay, I ran out of concrete powder. We got a good chunk of it in, but we're still missing this little corner here, and I had a few already made up regular concrete that I just put up there. So we could... yeah, this part's gonna take a while. The corner, at least. I'll just wait on that corner, and we can start with the middle, because that'll be much faster. And then once we get this area in over there, we could just kind of place a water like that, and it'll all spread out and cover more of the area a little bit faster than what it would be. So I'm gonna put in all the water, and hopefully it shouldn't take too long, and we can have this floor all done, and then we can put torches in to prevent mobs from spawning and jumping on my head. And yeah, I'll join you guys back in a second. So we have all of the concrete that's not at the edges here filled in and turned into regular concrete. We got a little guy running around up there. And I started to take off all of the cobblestone down below. So this was all cobblestone and all over there. This area still needs to be filled in, and I think, yeah, I stopped here because of this drop off. But we'll get to that eventually. I still need to figure out what kind of floor I want down below here. I've kind of... this netherrack is kind of growing on me, but at the same time, I kind of want to do some sort of design. And then this is also bothering me. And then you. I think they're spawning down below there. So I could put some slabs or something and try to get them to stop spawning. But yeah, we still have a lot of work to do. I think next episode I want to do some sort of farm, or maybe villagers, something like that. Kind of take a little bit of a break from the building of everything, and do something that I enjoy a little bit more. But yeah, we'll have to wait until next episode. So that is going to do it for today. If you liked the video, be sure to hit the like button, and if you haven't subscribed, be sure to subscribe and ring that bell. But thank you for joining me. I will see you guys next time.